I am right now on Highway 86, right by Salton Sea. Let me show you what happened when humans actually believe they are very knowledgeable and intelligent, and the reality, they're not. This is a typical example of what happened when humans take on nature and do make the difference. Humans do make the difference. I don't know if you can see in the distance because it's kind of haze, I guess you can call it. It's actually dust in the air. It's windy. But if you see that mountain range all the way across, right behind my car, you see a big body of water. I mean, this thing is like 20 plus miles long. It is long. It is big enough that you can actually notice the curvature of the earth. Let me show you. That is the horizon, the curvature of the earth. So you can see the mountains way behind the curvature of the earth. That is about what? I say 4 miles, 5 miles. Because I'm elevated over the level of the Salton Sea. Let me give you a better perspective of what it looks like. This is what looks like from my point of view, my perspective. That is, they are farmlands. You see a lot of growth of dates and grapes and all kind of pecans and pistachios and almonds and all that. Let me show you what the sand and the dust does to a car in a few days being parked. Let me show you. That car is just full of dust, completely. You can see the dust on it. So, let me talk about what I really stopped by here for. That is a beach. I don't know if you can see it. Today is a holiday, but there is no one at the beach. And there is a reason why there is no one utilizing that lake. It's not a natural lake. If you see on the other bank of the lake, I don't know if you can see it from here. You see like a ditch. It's more like a ditch, and what happened is these people wanted water, fresh water to irrigate the desert. Notice it's just full of farms. So as they figured out how to bring water to the valley, they figured out, hey, wait a minute, we can actually dam the Colorado River on the other side of that big hill there and utilize that water. And they didn't actually thought it out very well, because they made the dam or the ditch and started utilizing the water from the Colorado River. The problem was the 1 year, the way I understand it, because you just never know what they're telling you, but you can see it on the land. You can actually walk up there and see it. They had this big terrible precipitation flood downstream from the Colorado, and this water broke the dam and deviated the river into this place. This used to be a dry lake. This was not water. So for like several years, I have no idea how long, but several years. Some people say 2 years, some people say 4 years, some people say to this day, they still having water coming inside the lake. Anyhow, the lake was formed by the Colorado River because they could not stop the Colorado River from emptying here, and the lake was formed. So years go by and people build houses and they utilize the water for irrigation and so on, like it was intended. And then something happens. They figured out, hey, we can deviate the river again. So they deviated the river, and today the river runs into the Sea of Cortez in Mexico, or what is left of the water coming down from the Colorado River. And this is what is left behind. Through time and evaporation and the water stagnation, this lake started getting more polluted, more salty. The salt from the environment start increasing in level because the evaporation. So today what we have is a soup of salt and heavy chemicals and heavy minerals, and I mean there is nothing living there. Everything there is dead. It looks beautiful, but that is all it is. It's a beautiful killing machine, polluted killing machine. So what you see sometimes will kill you, including beautiful things. Now, when I say they, is the government of California and the federal government of the United States of America. Now they decided they want to clean it up, so they assigning money to clean this place up. And that is, I think, is all about politics, because what they doing, they want to pass that money around from someplace else, probably from you in New York, or you in Utah, or from you in Georgia or Texas or whatever, and get that money transferred down here to clean this lake in the name of the environment. The idea is they're going to put a big plant right there in the center of that lake, and they're going to desalinate it. They're going to start using machineries to desalinate the water from the lake. And guess where they're going to put all that salt? They are going to put a big pipe down below the lake and start pumping that salt below the water table, below the earth, into the earth. So that is another crazy idea they are making up, and this is all made up, because not tell me that you can get all that salt that you see, that you can actually see the curvature of the earth and bury all that salt into the ground. That is just ridiculous. That is just insanity. So, in my opinion, what they need to do is to start draining the water out to the sea. That is where the water needs to go, little bit at a time until Mother Nature dilute and solve all that or dissolve all that those chemical compounds. The ocean water, the sea, will dissolve any chemical compound. Eventually, it will disappear back into nature. So that is the ingenuity of humans. Yes, they can see what is coming within a few years, but they have no clue, or maybe they do not want to know what is happening in the future. The future is for other people to solve. And we've been doing that for quite a while, and I think it's time to stop and time to start looking at ourselves, not in increments of 3-4 years, not in increments of 5-year terms or 5-year plans for a government, no on increments of 10, 20, 100 years. No, I think we as humans, we ought to be smart enough, and some of them are doing exactly what I'm saying, to see ourselves, to see humanity in 1 million, 2 million, 3 million years from now, 4 million years from now. That is what we need to be looking at. We need to be looking at the San Andrea fall that is right there where I'm showing you. You see the coloration of the rocks I show you. That coloration is part of the movement of the earth. The earth will move and move in small increments around time, and that is what we need to be looking at. We need to be looking at 1 billion years from now. What is it that is going to happen? Where humanity is going to be at? And we need to start planning now. We need to get that seed in our next generation's head, and we need to educate ourselves. Not just one section of the population, the entire human species. Come and visit the Salto Sea. It's beautiful. The farmland is beautiful. Right now they're utilizing water from the mountain, not from the lake, but they produce the food for the United States of America, if not the world. These valleys in California, they are the most productive on the planet, the most advanced in technologies on the planet. And believe me, they are not Americans who are farming here. They are the native from here. They have been here forever. They are the Cochishais. They are the Aztecas, the Mayas. They are us. They are the United States of America nationals. Look at the skies. Severe clear in that direction. Saludos.